Hey everyone, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce, where today we're doing another Lego haul, and this is kind of going to be a big haul because I have a lot of stuff to go over, and I'm just dropping stuff, had stuff in my hand. I was at Brick Fiesta 2017 this past weekend, so I have a lot of stuff from Brick Fiesta, and then just before that happened, I went ahead and placed a pretty big Amazon order of a bunch of stuff that they had on sale for 20% off or more, because that's, how I buy Lego. So let's kind of go over my Brick Fiesta stuff first, and I'm looking over here because that's where it's at. First thing I want to show you, that's what I dropped, is my brick badge. So it's getting bigger. We got the commemorative Brick Fiesta. You see I've got the hidden brick printed thing, and then the Brick Fiesta, the automation. Automation was the theme this year, so that was pretty cool. It's a nice full color printed brick, so that's pretty cool. So basically added it to my brick badge collection. It's getting bigger. This started in 2016, and it is been about a year and a half since I started going to Lego cons, and this is how far or how big it's gotten. So obviously when you go to these, sometimes you see people that have, like stacks and stacks and stacks of these, and then you see some people that, have a good portion of them. So I usually don't bring any of these to any of the cons that I go to. I usually just bring my lug badge and then just add on the current con little brick. So that's something that I just keep up on a shelf up there. So let's look at Brick Fiesta. So the first thing that's really cool is there's a commemorative model that comes with your, well, it doesn't come with the registration, but they sell it as part of the special items that you can get at the convention. And I actually went ahead and picked up 2 of them. Now what's cool about this is it is the Mockingbird Bird, designed by Thomas Polsom, same guy that did the Lego Ideas Bird set. So the event coordinators contacted him, and he designed a Mockingbird. Now, Mockingbird is the state bird of Texas and Oklahoma, and then it's kind of cool because it has mock in it, so they were kind of playing off of a bunch of different things. So I have it right here. It's built. So there is the Mockingbird Bird. It actually is a beautiful model, just like all the other birds models that that he designed for the idea set, as well as he has a book with birds in it. Now here's the other thing that's cool. It's a exclusive model, and let me pull this off. You can see this is number 131 of 150. There's only 150 of these that were made, and then you can see it also has the label there. It says Mockingbird, and then it also has the Latin name for it, Mimus polyglottus. So really cool. So like I said, I have 131 of 150, and then I have another one that I haven't opened yet, so I may just keep that other one sealed, although there's really not much of a seal on it. You can see on the bottom, this is how I opened the other box. It's just this little tab thing, so I'll probably open up the other one and just see what number I have. The event coordinators, there was 3 main coordinators. They got 1, 2, and 3. So, it's either going to be 4 through 150. Okay. So there was also a exclusive minifigure pack. Now the pack is really not that great. It's just basically kind of like Build-A-Fig type thing, with the exception of one figure. And this is the custom printed Brick Fiesta 2017 torso there. There's nothing on the back. It's just a plain white torso. So this is the only unique fig in this pack. The rest of them, it looks like there's some sort of like a magician, and there's a Friends doll, and then there's this girl that has my minifigure torso on it, my sig fig torso, I mean. And then there's some animals and other accessory pieces that came in this little pack. So more or less got it for the unique torso. So let's talk about, I bought one thing there. Well, other than the birds, I bought this cool Technic set. And it's an older set. I'll have to see when it came out, if there's even, this is 1995. So this set is from 1995. So it's about 22 years old. And the reason I got this is I don't have one of the Technic minifigures. So you can see the guy right there. So there was a vendor there that had about 4 or 5 old Technic sets from the mid-90s that came with the Technic minifigures. So I really wanted it, and you know, I'm a Technic fan, so I kind of got it a little bit for nostalgia, even though this is from my dark ages. I was not into Lego in 1995. So seeing this, the set itself really doesn't interest me. It's just more or less I wanted it for the figure. It was relatively cheap. You can see there's an original sticker price on there of $22.15. I only paid $30 for this, so it's not like it was a really expensive set. So $30, got a classic Technic set, as well as a Technic minifigure that I don't have. That's pretty cool. Now prizes. There were some cool prizes there. We had a speed build, and we did a Speed Champions set as the speed build. So this has been opened. You can see I built it, and then I have the rest of it in here built. I actually ended up winning that speed build game, and my prize was this Superheroes Spider-Man Doc Ock Tentacle Trap set, which I've already owned, I've built, it's been disassembled already, so not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this. I really don't care too much for the parts, and the minifigures are meh. So not sure what I'll do with this. I don't know if I'll give it away, but there was also another speed build for the bird. So that's why I have one of my birds open. And I won that one as well. And I won the classic, not the big one, the 583 piece classic box of Lego. It's already been opened. Haley Bricks and Brickanic were there, and I was letting Bricanic's kids play with the Lego, so it's been open. All right, what else from there? Oh, raffle prizes. So they, if you've ever been to a 4-day convention where it's the A-fall days, I think they call it. It's really more than just A-fall. There's T-falls and K-falls there as well, but the majority of it is adults. They do raffles, and the raffles this year were pretty cool the way they did it. So they had one table that had sets that you could choose from, and then if you didn't want one of those sets when your name was called, they had another table that had bags of bulk parts that were pre-sorted, and kind of like what you would order off of Bricklink. It was just a bag of the same part. So when they pulled the raffle names, they basically said you could pick the set, or they told you how many bags you could get. So as the sets got bigger and bigger, you know, nicer and nicer, the temptation was there to get the big set, but they said, or you can pick 10 bags of parts. It started with 4 bags, I think was for the small set. So if it was just a small $20 set, you can get, 4 bags of parts, and then it went up to like 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it maxed out at 10. And that was when they were putting up stuff like the modular buildings and the Star Wars bigger, like Millennium Falcon type sets. So when my name was drawn, I went and looked at the sets. I didn't really care for any of them, so I went to the bags, and I got some bags. So the first thing I got was 2 bags of crabs. So these are the dark red crab animals. 2 bags of them. I got to choose, let's see, I was on the 5 bags. So I have 5 bags of parts here, 2 of them being these crabs. Not sure what I'll do with those either. I have these sand blue 1x8 tiles. There's a bunch of tile there that I'll have to use in a city mock. I have these black 2x2x3 slopes, I think is what they are. I think that's 3 bricks tall. Bag of those. And the last bag that I have is these dark red sloped So I got that. So I got all those parts. Now there were some bags that were huge, like gallon size bags of just like 4x4 plates. You know, it's just, they kind of bagged these up by approximate Bricklink value. They said these are approximately about $20 worth of parts in each bag. So if I haven't verified that, but if that's the case, then this is about $100 worth of parts. But like I said, there were some enormous like gallon size bags of just plates, which are obviously lower ticket items. So they have to put a bunch of them in there to make it $20. I went for the small stuff because I really don't have much more room to be storing enormous amounts of plates. So yeah, that is it for my Brick Universe stuff. So let's start to look at my Amazon order. And I'm knocking stuff down again. All right, so there's 3 packages from Amazon. Start with the first one. I ordered it all at the same time, but it all came in 3 different shipments. Mighty Micros, Wonder Woman versus Doomsday. So Wonder Woman's hot right now with the Wonder Woman movie, but this set has been out way before the movie was. So we have the clear airplane, or the invisible plane, although you can see it's clear and it has the wheels, and then Doomsday in his little vehicle there. Where'd my blade go? Misplaced my blade. I always do that in my videos. I lost my blade for about 4 months once, and I know it was from a haul video where I misplaced it. Anyway, we're gonna move on without it. I'll just rip the tape with my fingers. All right, so the next one. This is a pretty big set. It's a Lego City bulldozer break-in. So the bad guys are breaking into the bank with a bulldozer and ripping out the ATM, it looks like. And then it looks like they're ripping out the safe from the top. So my fans on Hidden Brick channel love to see Lego City stuff. So that's why I bought the Lego City. And you'll see a kind of a theme here. Found my blade. You'll see a theme with some of the stuff that I'm going to be opening out of this next box. This is the last box. It's a big box. It has the bulk of everything in it that I ordered. So there's a few things in here that I got because I like, and then the rest of it is for content for the Hidden Brick channel, which I still like. There's some cool stuff in here. So this is one that I'm a superhero fan for, mostly the figs, not so much the sets. But this is the Hulk versus Red Hulk set. So this came out a few months ago. I'm just now getting around to getting it, just because I wait till stuff goes on sale. Then I have Iron Man Detroit Steel Strikes as a superhero set. We've got Lego Elves. So I'm kind of stopping buying Lego Friends stuff because the Lego Elves stuff has all the new parts and all the new colors. And the Lego Friends stuff is really just starting to become a lot of repeat parts and colors. So the Elves is kind of my theme that I get for all the cool parts. So you can see there's all kinds of stuff in here you can use kind of for steampunk style things. You can see there's got the boomerang piece. You got this elf villain type figure, and then all of the purples and whites and golds, bunch of cool stuff. So this is steampunk. If you ask me, it's definitely a steampunk style blimp. Real cool. So love those elf sets for the parts. Got a few more Mighty Micros. We got the Spider-Man versus Scorpion. And I have the Superman versus Bizarro. So the Mighty Micros are something. They're cheap. There's sometimes some pretty cool parts in there, but it's kind of like one of those things that I started buying and I'm kind of a completionist. So it's like, might as well get them all. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of them, other than some of the parts in here. So here's Batman versus Killer Moth. You see Killer Moth has those minifigure heads. They're trans fluorescent orange, and it has a little bug eye printed pattern on it. So it's little things like that I think are pretty cool. All of these sets have something small and unique in it. All right, they're clearancing out these superhero girl sets. So I got Lashina Tank and the Wonder Woman Dorm. These are kind of interesting because they also have some different parts. Let's just put it that way. Some of them are pretty useful. The panels in here, and then this one also has some cool stuff. A lot of small sets in this haul. I got a small Technic set. The stunt bike was 20% off, so it's the first time I saw this reduced. So I'm a fan of Technic, as we saw earlier. So went ahead and grabbed that. And then here's another superhero girls. This is Harley Quinn to the rescue. Another superheroes. This is Captain America Jet Pursuit. Another cool superhero set. So a lot of superheroes in this haul. And another Technic. This one was also the first time I saw this one 20% off. This is the Road Work Crew. So definitely happy to get the Technic stuff at a discount because Technic is sometimes not that cheap. All right, so the last three are city sets. We got the sweeper and excavator set. It's just the standard kind of work crew style Lego City set. And then we have a police set. This is the high-speed chase. So the car looks pretty cool. The dark red car. Helicopter, not so much there. It's got this big pre-molded helicopter nose, and I don't really care for those. Police car looks okay too. And then our last one is going to be the police mobile command center. So there's some things in this one that I like too. Mostly the command center part of it. I really hate these big pre-molded motorcycle pieces. And there's a lot of money in here. So there you go. That is it for this haul. So yeah, I'm looking around. There's so much, just making sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, I think I got it all. So thanks everyone for watching. Kind of a long video. Thumbs up if you made it all the way to the end. As always, this will be seen on the Hidden Brick channel. I'm gonna try to do some more stuff on this channel. I know I always say that, but it's just crazy time of the year. I think I'm done with my cons for the summer. There may be one in the fall that I may go to. Haven't quite decided which one it's going to be, but I've got a few on my radar. I guess the three that I have on my radar is Tulsa, Houston, or Little Rock. Those are the three that are closer to me. The closest one would be Little Rock, and then Tulsa, and then Houston. Those are kind of how close those are all to me. So if you're in one of those cities and you want me to come to the next con, put a comment down below. Love to maybe meet up with the fans. Had a fun time hanging out with Haley Bricks and Brickanic this weekend. They were at Brick Fiesta. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this one. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next one.